We're going beyond the fame, not playing the perfect game. We're raising a different sound.
Welcome back to Khadjo MTV. I am so excited to be introducing our new podcast that will be dedicated to empowering women and women sharing their incredible stories. For our very, very first episode, we have the amazing, beautiful, guys, she's so gorgeous. You should see her skin. Kuhle. She's here to talk to us about what it means to be a single working mom. Kuhle, so beautiful. Welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you for inviting me. You're gorgeous as well.
Thank you, my love. Thank you.
By the way, such an honor to be here.
Thank you very much. So, before we can dive into this, talking about being a single mom and everything, Kuhle, can you please tell us about yourself? Who is Kuhle? Where did you grow up? How did you grow up? Did you grow up with both parents? Those kind of questions.
Most definitely. So ironic how you said single mom.
Mm-hmm.
I actually grew up in the Eastern Cape. Born and bred in the Eastern Cape. We moved quite a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I was also raised by a single parent.
Mm-hmm.
She actually beat all odds of being, like, you know, when you get everything at a young age. That was the taboo about it, you know. So we moved up quite a lot, but in the Eastern Cape. Did my primary high school in Pumalanga, and then I moved, obviously, when I was just pursuing other ventures as well. After so many disappointments after high school, I had to move provinces. So that's when I went to Pumalanga and I studied there. Yeah, so from there, it has always been Pumalanga. Went back to Eastern Cape, couldn't find my feet there. Went back to Pumalanga, and here I am in Cape Town, which is a totally different journey altogether.
Yeah, tell me about it. I always tell people that it was a culture shock for me when I moved to Cape Town. And I can relate because Limpopo and Mpumalanga are close to each other and the culture is almost similar.
Sure.
So when you move this side, the culture shock, it's a bit, I get it.
Sure.
But tell me about your dad. You mentioned that your mom is was a single mom. Is she still alive?
Yeah. No.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately not.
Okay. You mentioned that she was a single mom.
Yes.
But she beat all odds.
Yeah.
In the midst of all of this, did you have a relationship with your dad?
Yes. Quite weirdly enough, my dad was a prison dad. It's actually a prison dad. Even though they were not married and whatnot or together or staying together, but he's always been there.
Okay.
From onset.
Okay.
I don't even want to lie. Obviously, there are times where he won't be there for like months. You won't see him, but we talk to him. So for us, it was never a matter of he's not there. So when he is there, it was weird because it's always been the three of us. That was me, my mother, and my sister, my older sister. So if he's there, like a week for us would be enough. We'd be like,
when is he leaving?
When is he leaving? You know, because that first week, everything is great. We're getting everything that we want. Even the snack for lunch, we get it because dad is there. But as soon as that week, now we want him to leave, you know, because he's been here. So yes, he is there, very present in his own weird way. He loves us, we love him. It's just like that.
If I may ask, is he still alive?
Yes.
And you still have a relationship even after the passing of your mom?
Yes.
That's good. Okay. And you mentioned that you stayed in Pumalanga. You studied, did you work in Pumalanga as well? Only study?
Oh yes, actually. Sorry.
Okay. Can you tell us about your life in Pumalanga? And I can assume that you had a child when you were in Pumalanga, your daughter?
Actually, no.
Okay.
So I had my daughter after high school.
Okay.
I was 21.
All right.
When I had a child. So I stayed, I think she was about 3 years
Mm-hmm.
when I left to study to Pumalanga. In fact, it was never even a matter of me going to study.
Mm.
I went there to visit
Okay.
because I had a whole issue with another university I wanted to be in
Okay.
at the time. So because of that, my other sister was like, you know what, just come through. You know, come visit, come think, you know, just so I decided to go. When I got there, that was when I was like, oh, okay, cool. Because she was working at the college that I was studying at. So I was like, okay, so there's this program that's open. Can I register you? I'm like, great, because you know I love studying. That's how I did my public management.
Oh, so you public management.
Yeah, I did public management and I finished it.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. So we did that, studied, finished studying, went back home because now I'm thinking, okay, because initially Mpumalanga was not my first choice to stay like fully. I always wanted to be in Eastern Cape with my daughter and my mother, you know. So when I went to Eastern Cape, challenges of getting a job. Oh my goodness. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. I'm not getting a job here. Let me move again. I stayed for like 2, 3 years.
Unemployed.
Bits and pieces. I could never get anything permanent. It's always been contractual work. So I decided, no, actually, this is just not it because now I'll be having a job for like 3 months and then consistently I'll be doing what I need to do for my child and home. And then after that, it needs to be hustling again, you know. So I decided, okay, let me just leave and go back to Pumalanga. That's when I started working again, getting long-term jobs, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man, that is that. That is that.
Okay, so your child was born and bred in Eastern Cape. Where is the baby daddy?
Quite funny, he's here in George. He's here in George. We met in Eastern Cape.
Mm-hmm.
He was studying at another college.
Mm-hmm.
Straight out of us, because I was doing computer studies at the time. He was doing his second year he was doing IT. So that's when we met. We were quite young, all focused and all. He was all focused. He was all bookworm, going out, poetry, all these departments wanted him for motivational speaking and stuff, you know. So that's when we met. So after we met, boom, after a year, baby happened. Okay, we both very young, both very scared, both have never done this. He's a firstborn at home. I'm a lastborn.
Okay.
So, firstborn, first daughter, like the mother has 4 boys. So my child was a firstborn, like a first grandchild, a girl for a firstborn.
Oh.
So you can imagine. It was actually a lot because they wanted her so much. And obviously, I wanted her so much as well because it was my first child. So it was a whole lot of love. It was bombarding. It was too much.
She got from both sides.
From both sides.
Okay.
So sometimes we would like fight a lot because now, if her birthday she's with me on that year, Christmas definitely I'm not getting her. So we always had to alternate throughout the child, like throughout her life actually.
Well, I can relate because with my first son, it was the same case. He grew up staying with his grandma. And during school holidays, his father was in Joburg, we in Limpopo. So during school holidays, it will be a fight over who's getting him. But you got him last term. Can this term be mine? But you can't have him for Christmas and Easter. At least let me have one long holiday with him. So I know exactly what you're talking about when you said they are bombarded with too much love.
Too much love.
Yeah.
It was so weird because when it comes to me, Christmas is my mother's birthday.
Okay.
So it was a thing that everybody must be there.
Mm.
And she was also born in December on the 19th.
So,
So what I used to do is after the school closes, they take her, at least before her birthday or after her birthday, she comes with me. It's either or. And then, because Christmas, we have to be together. So this 1 year, they couldn't get her for Christmas. Do you know what they did? The whole entire family, mother, father, kids, other kids, everybody just got into the car. They spent Christmas at our school.
Oh, but that is nice though.
Yeah. So,
If you don't mind me asking, are you still with the father?
it didn't work out.
What went wrong? If you don't mind sharing.
I guess the fact that we were both very young when we had the kid. And then after having the child, I guess he started working. And then, because I was still studying, he started working. He started like having a whole other life. And my life was with the child, you know. So when it came to when now I was ready to be actually out there as well, already he had a life. He like had other things going on. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. So it just didn't work out. But for years, it's been a roller coaster.
Okay.
For years.
And how is his relationship with his daughter
Absolutely beautiful.
till today?
Till today.
Okay, so he's a present father.
He is a present father in the sense that they have a nice relationship, like when they're talking and stuff. But obviously, there are those broken promises and things that he says he's going to do, but he doesn't do. I'm gonna come by, but I don't come by. You know, so we're dealing with that.
How do you deal with it? I know.
At first, I used to try to protect my daughter. You know how we always protect the kid from knowing or
the reality
of it all.
Yeah.
But then it got to a point where I decided, you know what, for me to keep on having a relationship with my child, let me just put it out there, you know. If your father says he's coming and doesn't come, now your father is not coming. He's gonna explain. I used to say, tell him, listen, explain to your child why you're not coming, so that I'm not gonna be the bad guy here. You know. So I think that helped me a lot. That helped me a lot in the sense that I stopped. I stopped protecting his image and then being the bad guy, because initially I would become the bad guy, because it seems like now I don't want them to interact or have whatever, you know. So I stopped. I just let their relationship be. They bought each other a phone. They would talk. They would make promises. They would break promises. And I'll be sitting there on the sidelines. I'm like, okay, daddy didn't come. Daddy didn't do this. Great, let's go out for ice cream. Let's do this. Let's do this. You know, it happens. Maybe he has a reason. Maybe not. And then she grew. She grew. She knew, like, okay, you know what? Probably my dad is just like this.
It's who he is.
It's who he is. It had nothing to do with the mama. This guy is just like this. In as much as we love each other, but we still have those promises that are always broken at some point.
And don't you feel like him not breaking the promises and everything has somehow affected your daughter? Especially now because she's a teenager. What can you see that maybe because of daily issues, that's why she's like this?
You know, I think the way she grew up, the way we grew up, right? Like I said, my mother was very successful in her way. She had a baby at 28.
Okay.
You know? So she taught us strength. She taught us we need to do things on our own. I think that's the narrative we always had.
Okay.
You know. So when it came to her, by the time she was born, it was already a household full of women. You know. So it affects her in a way that she hates when you make a promise and you don't keep it. She's very vocal about it. Do not even make a promise to her. That's what I used to say to the dad. Actually, you know what? If you're not gonna do something, actually don't say it. You know, just rather surprise her. Because even when she was young, if ever I wanted to go, I could never like run away. You know how kids are. You have to like hide when you're going.
Yeah.
You're like, hey, I got him to give. You know, the
Panadonyana.
so that I can. No, it was never the case with her because she gets really closed off after that.
Okay.
So if you were to leave, you tell her, Mommy's going. Mommy's coming back tomorrow. Oh, she's gonna be okay. Even now. She's just that person. So recently she actually said, you know what? I actually don't I in a sense that I don't like how but it was impulsive, you know, because she wants it for she wants an iPhone. So she spoke to the dad. Listen, I want you guys both to do this for me every month. Take the phone, then pay it every month. Both of you, you know. And it's just like, so my mom was, you know that, like she knows, you know that you're gonna cover it, and then if that guy
to you,
if that guy actually pulls through, it comes to you. You know what I mean? She's at that point of knowing that it's a possibility that he might not do.
So she learned to save room for disappointed.
Yeah, it's quite sad. I used to tell him that, you know what, Migo's old now. And whatever she says, it doesn't come from you. Your daughter is very opinionated, like you. That's right. So whatever she says, it solely comes from her.
Is he married?
It's not.
Is he staying with a girlfriend? Like
I'm not sure.
You don't know what's happening in his life.
It's okay. He was married. It lasted, I think, for a year. Or something.
So it's just
It's not stable.
It's not. It's those people. Maybe he's scared of commitment.
It's not scared of commitment. He's not scared. He actually is a person of commitment. Like if ever he's with you, he's with you.
Okay.
So you definitely know if there's somebody else because he's gonna be focused. He's that type that can't cheat because he focuses. He focuses. You know. But I always say that you probably don't have character. You know, you focus now because you are in this space now, and then something else comes up. Because one thing about my baby daddy, he is that guy. At some point, he was what was it? He was a preacher. At some point, he went to this other. He changes rapidly. If you come and this is your setup,
now he wants to be a content
he will be a content, and he makes one thing about him. He makes it work. Very smart. He can be anything and everything that he sets his mind to do.
So he finds it easy to diversify.
Like this. Like this. And then somebody else comes with a whole other thing. He's there fully. So you can imagine that person has no character. He's here, and he can make it. He can make it.
If he focuses.
Like he can sell you and sell you to you, and you can buy yourself, and he'll just be doing it for fun.
Yeah, but I always tell people that sometimes it's not about lack of character, but what I've noticed that most of the time as Black people, we don't take mental illnesses seriously. You might find that maybe he's got ADHD, like me. People with ADHD, we don't commit to something. Like, I know what you're talking about. I've worn those hats that you're talking about, but I've learned to, when I get that thing that says, "Ah, this is not working, leave it, move to that." I've learned to overcome that because there's always something at the back of your mind. This is not what I wanted. It's not good enough for me. And I think we sell ourselves short.
True.
But other people see greatness in you. And when you're sitting alone, you ask yourself, everybody believes in me, but I always have this voice behind my back saying, you're not good enough. You're not good enough. It's because of the ADHD. So maybe he might have it unaware.
Well, maybe.
Yeah. So you mentioned that you have a sister as well. Is she here in the Western Cape?
No.
She's still in Pumalanga.
No. She's in Pretoria.
Okay.
That's a whole other
Story.
She's in Pretoria.
Mm-hmm.
That's my strength. Oh, I love her to bits. So we actually lost our mother in May.
This year.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry to hear this.
And but before that, she's always been the glue.
That puts the family together.
And yeah,
Mm.
because we're a small family. I always like to say small family in the sense that it's always been my mom, her, and me.
Mm.
Then she had a daughter.
Mm-hmm.
Then I had a daughter.
Family of girls.
It's a family of girls. And lastly, she actually had a son.
Okay.
So now we have a very naughty
nephew.
boy nephew. So when I got an opportunity to come to Cape Town, she got an opportunity to move to Pretoria. So eventually she took our mother with and my daughter.
Okay.
So they're still staying together.
So your daughter is in Pretoria now. So how do you juggle work and your daughter being so far? How do you manage to maintain the relationship? I know we might say technology, there's WhatsApp video call, there's everything, but that person to person contact, how do you?
So remember I was staying in Pumalanga.
Yeah.
So it's always been that far away relationship. But I always make sure that in June I go home, in September I try to go home, in December I go home.
Okay.
It's a matter of if I can't go, it has to be a serious work issue, like serious. But other than that, because when I first left, she was about 3 years. Then I came back. I stayed another 3 years. So I felt her. I stayed with her.
Yeah.
So that relationship we've always had, because we speak. She tells me, like, everything that's going on in her body, I would say. Everything that's happening in your life. I'm being bullied now. Okay, I think this is bullying, she would say. Because this person is making me uncomfortable in the sense of this, and this. Then I'll talk to her. Or I'm the mother that fights.
Yeah.
I would
Umbrella mom.
Yes, I would go to the transport. I'm like, yay,
You stop.
you dare do that to my child again. We are going to have a problem with your parents. You're right. So we've always had that communication. It's still very much open. Even now, because she's turning 16 in December. So she's a teenager.
Full-blown teenager. You can understand the mood swings.
Doing great. The mood swings. Imagine now we had our mother who was old and a teenager staying together. That
You always have to. Your daughter's doing this.
With my mother's rage, I have to deal with a teenager. Both of them. So my sister also got the raw end of that whole situation, because at some point I think my mother had early signs of dementia. So she would forget and she would like use. And this one was
And she'll think of old things thinking that they just happen now, while it happened years back, or maybe it was done by you.
And she thinks, you took it. And that one is a teenager, so get hurt. So I'm like, but you understand what Sumakul is going through. At some point she didn't, at first. And then until this one time, there was an episode that happened. She was like, yo, but Sumakul, actually now I understand. So she stayed with Omaku.
Okay.
She understood what it was. So my sister has been there since. She was staying at her own place, but she was there literally like almost every day to go and see them, to check if everything was fine, to cook for them some days, you know. So like I said, she's always been the glue of the family because she deals with us, our mood swings all together, and she makes sure that we are here. Come back. We are family, you know.
No matter what you say
Oh,
to each other, come back.
You know that one. She empowers me so much. She's my strength. She's everything. She fools me even if I'm not even in a good mood. Even with her, I'm like, "What's going on? Why are you quiet?" She's like, "Ugh." I was just not okay. I could sense that. I know, and that's how she is as well.
Okay. And you did what did you study again?
Public management.
Public management. And the current job that you're doing, is it in part with what you're doing?
No. But okay, maybe on the customer service side, yes. But other than that,
Have you ever worked public management?
actually, I was actually working. Okay, I've never been at Amaspala. Actually, what I wanted, but I worked at colleges. I'm more on the educational side.
Okay.
I worked at colleges. The last one before the one that I was in, before I came to Cape Town, that one it closed down. So because of financial issues, apparently they didn't do money, so we had to move. So I moved to the one that I was at before I came to Cape Town. So coming to Cape Town, that was a whole other ball game because I listen. I have family in Cape Town, but I was alone in Cape Town. You know, you know how family is. It's family by blood.
And
We are all scattered. We are here. We are there. You know. But when I initially moved to Cape Town, I was literally alone. It was a whole move for me, and it happened in a week.
So when you
It was
moved,
never planned.
when you moved from Eastern Cape to Cape Town, you already had the job.
Not from Eastern Cape, from Pumalanga.
From Pumalanga, you already had the job. They called you. So
I
you moved.
applied on a Sunday, midnight, because I like to do applications on midnight. Sunday, Monday, I got a reply. I was like, man, this is a scam. They're like, okay, we want you for a virtual interview via Teams on Tuesday. I was like, this can't be
not
so
possible.
convenient. What's going on? So this is me now on a Tuesday setting up. I haven't told anyone yet. So I set up, have the interview on Tuesday, and then I think on Wednesday I get a reply. We actually want you here for fingerprints. I was like, hold up. Whoa. Actually, I'm not there. I'm in Pumalanga on some personal matters. Yeah, well, I'm coming. Can I come this week? Then I go, okay, cool. So that was the move for me. Everyone was shocked. What do you mean you're going to Cape Town? How did you apply to Cape Town? What's going on? You know? So Cape Town was
a whole shock.
A whole shock, even for me.
You stayed in Pumalanga, so it means you can speak different languages. Which language can you speak or understand?
I understand Pedi, I understand Tonga, Mo, I understand Swati.
Okay, I'll share.
Enjoy.
It's the first time I hear Xhosa person speaking Tonga. Yeah! Girl! High five! You know, like, I'm just gonna give you a short experience of what I got when I moved here. I moved here, my son was a year old. I couldn't speak a word in Xhosa. You can imagine. And you know, in Joburg, we used to, if you can't speak other language, everybody goes to English.
Oh, English.
Yes. And when I moved here, like, Hi, bo. I can't say the word. YouTube will strike us. But they labeled me as a foreigner. Are you from South? One person even asked me, "Do you have a passport? Are you legal in South Africa?" I'm like, dude,
Just because you're speaking a different
Limpopo is
language.
in it's, and I'm like, dude, Limpopo is in South Africa, and you watch Skim Sam every day, but you can't even understand my language. No, language yako is difficult. Blah blah blah. You need to learn Xhosa. I'm like, yeah, I will learn, but just because I speak English doesn't mean I'm an outsider.
True.
I'm also part of you, and and sorry about that. I'm also part of you guys.
True.
And just because you guys don't want to visit other provinces, you don't want to be out of Eastern Cape and Cape Town, your life, it's here. Then it doesn't mean life ends here.
True.
True.
I actually got that a lot when I moved in Akune because I was there in Akune.
So you stayed in Akune.
I
The
stayed
three
in
rendezvous, they were just around the corner there.
So you can imagine. You know, Akune is not like your Nelspruit. I was staying in
It's
Nelspruit
rural.
as
It's a bit
well.
rural.
It's rural.
Yes. Yeah.
So when you're saying that you're from East London, now they're thinking overseas. Yeah.
For real?
Yep. We got when it comes to culture,
It's a show.
we got a whole lot of backlash. The fact that we are closer.
Yeah. And
The
you're
fact
women.
that we are women. The fact that people will label us as beautiful. And because we are outspoken, another thing about us, and we like to have fun without you touching me or anything like that. So that was a big shock for them. Like it was a taboo. There's no way you go out with a person and not do anything with that person. Why?
Now you can imagine me. My man is closer. I'm baby. They're like, where do you get a baby person?
You know what I mean?
It's like they're like, how do you talk to each other? How do you interact? And the language is a simple thing. You get to learn the language when you start staying with someone else that doesn't speak your language. It's somehow it's transferred easily.
It is.
It is.
It is.
And I think we've covered most of the questions. You've mentioned how your relationship and your daughter goes, and I wish God can bless you and give you more strength, and be the good mom that you are. Keep up the good work. And next time I'm gonna invite you, then you're gonna tell me more about your life in Pumalanga, Joburg.
I will.
And yeah, because today we're just talking about, since we're celebrating women, yesterday it was Women's Day. So I felt that most single mothers go through a lot, man, and they are given this you are always judged when you're a single mom. It's always your fault that the dad is not there. People don't know what people go through when you're a single mom. Like when your baby daddy disappoints the daughter, you have to cover automatically. You wear that hat of being a dad now. And people don't realize how much you go through at night alone when you're alone. How do you feel when your child is feeling like that and being disappointed? We don't think about that. We're like, she has a child and she's not married. We judge you, but it takes two to tango.
Exactly.
Then I'm not being hard on men, but women are the ones who always gets it hard. Like, they are the ones that are always judged. Like me, I had my child when I was a teenager. Did they judge the father?
Never.
They won't judge the father.
Never.
I'll be the one who's judged.
Why are you having babies?
Why are you having babies? It's like I made that baby alone. And I remember one of my neighbors asking me, where did you get a baby from? An old woman. How do you ask such a question?
I went to the shop.
And that's what I said to her.
I went to the shop.
You know what I said to her? Where do you think babies come from? And she said I was rude.
Exactly.
What was I supposed to say? What was I supposed to say?
Where do you get a baby from?
And another thing, at least your mom passed away when you were a bit older. My mom passed away when I was young. I never had guidance. If Now we grew up, got that time when they used to say it takes a village to raise a child. If she, as a mom, saw that I was derailing before I could get pregnant, why didn't she come to me and say, Sarah? Oh, that's my other name. Why did she come to me and say, Bukhari, I don't like where your life is going, my daughter. Go like this. She waits for you to fall pregnant so that she can judge you.
Yes.
And when you answer,
And when you said it takes a village to raise a child, that's actually quite true. If I did not have the support that I have,
okay,
I don't know. I don't know where maybe I would be right now. Because my mom was there, my sister was there. She has a child now, also who's turning 21. Right? That was our first child in the household.
The
Like
first doll.
my first human doll, because I made her my
you
doll.
learned the
She was a
piece
big
with her.
baby, you know. So if our mother was never there, or our friends, because our friends they tried, you know, they just tried. So she already had a daughter. My mother was there, then my sister was there. We already had this child, and then now we were having my child, you know. So it really does take a village to raise a child. And I wish women can be more understanding when it comes to a girl child, because pregnancy alone is not easy. Having a baby is not easy. After having the baby, it's not easy. You think that it's gonna instantly hit after having the baby and just fall in love with your baby and everything will just happen. A whole fairy tale of you mother instincts kicking in, whatnot. It just does not happen.
That's
like
when
that.
the challenges are starting.
That's where the challenges are starting, and they don't tell you that challenges from 1 year to 3 years are different. From 5 years to 9 years are different. 12 years going into teenagehood, different. Like as whole stages of motherhood that they don't tell you about.
Talking about that, I remember when my second born was teething about a year or 2 years back. Remember my firstborn? Literally, he's not mine. He's his grandmother's child. I never had that to experience. He was uncontrollable. You couldn't control him. He would burst into mood swings and misbehave. And this other lady that I work with, she said, "You know what? You are always going to shout your lungs out. As long as he's teething, there's nothing you can do. Let the child be. He will outgrow that stage because yes." Okay. And he outgrew it and started to come down. And when he started coming down, I'm like, "Are you okay? Are you sick?" Because I'm not used to him. Why are you so quiet? He's like, "No, I'm just being quiet." Then I started to realize, I might be a mother of 3, but I'm basically a mother of 2.
And isn't it different every time though?
Different every time though.
It is, because now I've realized that even the way you discipline your children, you cannot discipline your children in the same manner. Because children are not the same.
Sure.
My son is naughty, and you have to be a bit hard on him so that he can hear what you say. But my daughter, she's the opposite. You tell her, "Baby, I don't like this." "Okay, mommy." She won't repeat it.
And it's done.
It's done. She's the easy one. And she's teething now, but she's the easy one. The brother, I don't know if he took his mom's age, but he's always on another level. But anyhow, Kuhle, it was nice to finally meet you personally. You're such a vibe. Wena ka buena. And I thank you very much for coming to Khadjo MTV, sharing your story, and let our viewers know who you are. Maybe someone out there is watching and saying, "No, I can use this girl. I can hire her in the municipality." You never know. Opportunities just come. We need this. But thank you for honoring us, and we really highly appreciate you. And we heard you.
It's been a pleasure. It's been fun. We talked, we laughed, I loved it. Thank you so much for inviting me also.
Thank you.
Any advice for new single moms?
Don't be hard on yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Don't be too hard on yourself. Take it one day at a time. Whatever works for you is for you. Parenting is different for everyone. So yeah, just be lenient on yourself.
True.
There's no formula in having kids or to raising a child. There's no book. Motherhood is an everyday sport.
And we learn every day.
We learn every day, like literally every day. Because they change every day. That's another thing that you must understand. They change every day. So yeah, be lenient to yourself, man. Be kind to yourself.
Wow, that's very powerful, guys. Be lenient to yourself. Be kind to yourself when you're a mom. Don't be hard on yourself. Nobody knows the book of life. Thank you.
You see the glossy magazine, the curated life, the perfect scene. They tell you how you're supposed to be, but that's not the real you. That's not the real me. We're going beyond the frame, not playing their perfect game. We're raising a different sound on solid, authentic ground. Yeah, these are the stories that break the mold, brave and brilliant and untold. Let's drop the act and speak the truth. Show all the battles, all the proof. The scars we carry, the lessons learned, for every bridge that we have burned. We're going beyond the frame, not playing their perfect game. We're raising a different sound on solid, authentic ground. Yeah, these are the stories that break the mold, brave and brilliant and untold. Let's drop the act and speak the truth. Show all the battles, all the proof. The scars we carry, the lessons learned, for every bridge that we have burned. We have burned, no, we have burned. We have burned. We have burned. We have burned. We're going.